Hey y'all. Okay, I'm still cleaning out my fridge. I have come up with so many things that I can make just off of stuff that I have. I'm telling you, it's amazing what we stash back and then we don't even realize the meals that we could make out of it. Alright, so tonight I'm going to do some green beans with some bacon, some smoked sausage, a few potatoes, some onions, and this will be so good, y'all. You could do this as a main dish. You could do this as a side dish. You could take this to a potluck. You could do so many different things with this. So first thing we're going to do, we're going to get this half a pack of bacon in our skillet over here, y'all. You can see it, you can't see it on there, but I have sliced this up in little bite-sized pieces. It'll come apart once we get it in there. So we're going to cook that first, and then we'll get that out. We'll put our sausage in. I have my green beans here ready, and y'all know I made that pot roast the other day. Well, I had just a few little potatoes left. I did not want these to go to waste, even though it was just a few of them, so I'm going to toss these in there. You can certainly do more potatoes if you want to make this as a big dish, but I just had these, so I'm going to toss those in. Either way, this is going to be a delicious little dish here, and like I said, so many things you can do with it. Let me cook this bacon, and I'll come back. We're going to toss our sausage in, and we'll go from there. Okay, y'all, our bacon is cooked up. We're fixing to get it out here. I'm just going to get it out and pop it on a plate here. I actually let it cook a little bit longer than I meant to, but that happens. It'll be okay. Alright, so I'm just going to get that out. Let's see. It's kind of gotten a little bit hot. Didn't take that long at all. Now what I'm going to do is put in our sausage. Okay, this is our smoked sausage here. This is just half a pack, because this is just a half a pack I have left. Sometimes I use just half a pack depending on what I'm cooking, and then I just throw the other half in the freezer, and then I will make something kind of like this with it, or just whatever. What I do is, y'all know I get that smoked sausage it's the 2 slices, it's the skinless. I don't have a package here because I got this out of the freezer. But it's the 2 slices, and then what I will do if I just use 1 slice of it, I will cut the other slice in half, and it fits perfect in a little quart freezer bag. And it will keep in the freezer for a good while, y'all. So it's perfect to get out for things like this, or if you just need a meal for 1 or 2 one night, whatever you want to do. So anyway, here's our bacon. I didn't put a paper towel under this because we're going to toss it all back in there, so there's really no need. I'm going to fry up this sausage for a little bit. I'm going to get our other things ready, and y'all... I put this apron on the bottom part around here because this grease, you know how it splashes up on your clothes. So I know this is not a very good fashion statement here, but who cares? This is a cooking show, not a fashion show, right? So y'all just look over how I look. And I didn't want to take my hoodie off because it's chilly. The weather done cooled down a little bit. But anyway, let me cook this sausage, and I'll come back and we're going to throw all this together. Okay, y'all, our sausage is done. Now we're fixing to get it out. We're just going to put it on the plate here with our bacon. You just fry that up however brown you like to get it. Usually only takes just a few minutes. Alright. Now we have just a couple tablespoons of our bacon fat in here. As you can see, not much at all. It just depends on how much you have left. If you have a lot, you're going to want to take some of it out. But if you have just a little bit like this, this is perfect. Okay? So I'm going to put that back on there, and then now we're going to toss in our green beans. I just have 2 cans of green beans here. I have rinsed and drained these. I never use the liquid out of the can. I make this just like I do my just my regular green beans, except for this time we're adding the sausage and stuff in. So let's see, and then like I said, I have those few potatoes that I'm going to be adding into this dish, so I'm going to go ahead and toss those in. Not many at all. I guess we can go ahead and do our onions too. I have a little bit of diced onion here. I'm going to toss that in. Might as well throw it all in there at once. Okay? Now we're just going to toss this around in our little bit of bacon fat in there that we have. We're going to let this heat up and get going. I'm going to crank it back up a little bit, and then we're going to add our spices. And then here's our goodness. Y'all, this is so good. I'm going to set this aside. Well, we'll just set it back here for now. And then we're going to add all of this back in here in just a little bit. So there is our green beans, our onions, our potatoes. And like I said, now you can definitely do more potatoes, and that would be perfect to do so. I just used these few that I had, but you can definitely do more. Let's go ahead and add our seasoning while I have y'all on here. Okay, so for our seasoning, let's see, let me get that even here. Let me back this up so I can get my seasons out. I didn't get them out this time. Let's see, we're going to do some garlic, and that may be all I need out of there because I already put the onions in there. I think that may be it. Alright, so we're going to do a little bit of garlic. Just sprinkle some on, just like that. We're going to do a little bit of Creole. That gives it a little bit of spice, y'all. I'm going to have to fill this little bowl back up. I can't get much out. Okay. I'm doing that. And then I have my salt and pepper here. A little bit of pepper. Just a little bit of salt because our Creole, you know, has salt in it. And then I'm going to put some bouillon in. So you want to go easy on your salt just in case. And then you can always taste it and add more. Alright, I'm going to do just a pinch of sugar. Not much. I just really like it on those green beans. Okay. There's that. And that's going to be it for our spices, y'all. I'm just going to let this get good and hot. Let those green beans kind of sear up just a little bit. Those onions, those potatoes. And then whenever I come back, we're going to throw some bouillon in. A little bit of liquid. And let this cook up. Okay, y'all, our green beans are cooking up really good. Now I'm going to add in about 1 tablespoon of butter. Find us a spot there. The skillet's gotten really dry because they are really cooking down. Toss that around a little bit. Cool it off. Let's turn it down a little bit. I like to crank it up high so they can kind of get a good little sear on them. You just have to watch it, and then I turn it back down. Okay? So we have our butter in there. And then now I'm going to do 1 chicken bouillon. Okay? Now if you're doing more, you would add more. Like I did 2 cans, so I do 1. But now if I do like a big batch where I do 4 cans of green beans, whether I'm adding the potatoes or not, I would do 2 bouillon cubes, okay? So just go by how much you're making and be careful on your salt because remember this has salt in it. Alright, we're going to mush that up a little bit. Okay, that looks really good. Look at those, y'all. They're looking so good. They smell good. Alright, now we're going to add in a little bit of water. Now remember, we don't use any liquid from the can. We add our own liquid. That's just my preference, and I think you'll like it if you do that too. Okay, now remember too, if you add more potatoes, which I would have had I had more, you definitely want to keep that in mind as far as how much liquid you add, okay, because we need to soften up those potatoes. But these kind of potatoes, you know, they hold their shape really well, so that's why I wanted to go ahead and throw them in, because they're not going to overcook. It takes them a while to cook, and they will be just fine. So I added in about 1 cup of water. See that? And now we're just going to let these slow cook, slow simmer. I've got it turned way down, just however long until mostly all that liquid cooks out, and then we're going to add our sausage and bacon back in. And y'all, this is the most delicious dish. Like I said, you can use it as a little side dish. You could use it as your main dish since you have your sausage, and especially if you have more potatoes and everything in it, and then serve it up with another side. It would be perfect like that, but it's so good. And it's especially good whenever it's times like this where you're just kind of cleaning out and you have all your stuff. That's why I always, like, if I have leftover sausage or bacon, I just throw it in the freezer because I can always come up with something later on to use it. And I always have green beans. And then most of the time I'll have some potatoes, so it's perfect. Okay, I'm going to let this just sit here and simmer for a bit, y'all. And I'll come back and we're going to toss this together and y'all are going to see how delicious this is. You can see little Belle is right over there. She hadn't been in here in a few days, but tonight she is. Bella. Bella, you want to say hi? Belle. Oh, there she is. Say hi to all your friends. Say hi. Say hi. Look at her. That cute little face. Goodness, I could just eat her up. Anyway, alright, I'll be back in a little bit, y'all. Y'all, look who I have here while we're waiting on our green beans and everything to get done. I thought I'd bring her over here and show y'all. She's so sleepy. But she heard Mama say the word bacon. And she is wanting a bite. So we're going to give her a little bite of bacon. I hate to because it's so salty, but she loves it, y'all. Oh, goodness. That good, Belle? That good. She's already had her chicken for dinner. She loves her chicken. That's what she has, and she loves it. Oh, I'll give Mama Jewelry. Thanking Mama for the bacon. Oh, say hi to your friends. Say hi. They all love you, Belle. They all love her so much. All right, Mama, give you another little bite because you're so stinking cute. Because her so stinking cute. Oh, goodness. Isn't she precious, y'all? I'm telling you what. I could just eat her up. Her so precious. All right, Belle. Say bye. Say bye to your friend. Oh, that's good sugar. Give Mama a little more. Mama a little more sugar. Give Mama sugar. Oh, that good sugar. That's a good girl. How is such a good girl? All right, y'all. These green beans are just over here, just simmering away. You can see I put the lid on there to kind of help with those potatoes to help them get good and softened up. And then here in a few minutes, I'm going to take the lid off to let that liquid absorb out, and then we're going to put our good stuff back in. But I just wanted y'all to see Belle real quick. We'll be back. Okay, y'all, our green beans and few potatoes are done, and now we are going to put back in our sausage and our bacon. Okay. And y'all, I meant to told you earlier whenever I was preparing this up, this is definitely something that you can do in the crock pot. Put you some green beans in the crock pot, some potatoes, your sausage, bacon, whatever you want to do. And this is definitely a good crock pot meal. Or something else in the summertime with fresh green beans, and you cook this all day long, even with some new potatoes. Y'all know the good new potatoes that come out of the garden? That would be perfect also. There's so many different ways that you can do this, and it's just delicious however you do it. Look at this. That don't look good. I'm fixing to get me a bowl here and plate this up. It does not take long for that sausage and bacon to get back hot because the skillet is so hot with all of our other good stuff. Let's see. Let me get another spoon out. This is so good on a Sunday dinner. Just a little bit of extra something to throw in there as a side dish or even your main dish. This is all I'm eating tonight, y'all. This is just it right here. But like I said, you can use it for so many different things. Don't that look good, y'all? This is a good comfort dish. Okay, let's do a taste test. I have not made this in so long, but it is something that I dearly love. And you can use whatever sausage you want. Like I said, fresh green beans or frozen green beans, whatever your favorite is. Let's see, oh, she's got her head back down now. I was looking at Bella. Let's try one of these potatoes. Like I said, these little golden potatoes are the best because if you do want to do this in the crock pot, you can toss your potatoes in the same time you put your green beans in, and these will stay together. The little gold potatoes. The reds do good too, but the gold is my first choice. They keep their shape, but they get so good and soft. So good. It's so good. Just a quick little dish here tonight, y'all. I hope y'all try this. You will love it. Add your own little spin to it. Like I said, use fresh, use frozen, use canned. You can leave the bacon out if you don't have it. You can use kielbasa. You can use a smoked sausage. You can do ham. You can do so many different things to it. Use a different kind of potato if that's what you have. But this is the perfect thing to throw together when you have a little bit of this and a little bit of that. You can toss it all in there in the skillet and dinner is done. All right, I will see y'all next time. Bye-bye.